Good morning, welcome back to the stream. Today is going to be Lord of the Rings Day, obviously, that's what I'm playing, and just going to be sort of chilled, relaxed day. Had a busy couple of days, and got another busy week coming up as well. There's, fingers crossed, the new machine, which I had some problems with, and I had to send it back, should be being replaced tomorrow, so fingers crossed there won't be any issues. I'm trying to get it ready so that everything's ready for Saturday and the Star Trek Adventures stream, but that's what I'm aiming for, but it may be a little bit later, depending upon how long it takes me to update and configure the machine, and again assuming there's no problems with it. So today I've got something else to show you as well on Lord of the Rings. They've added in the new areas. So currently here I am in Mirkwood. They've added North Mirkwood, Erebor, Dale, Lake Town, Tillion, I want to say, and the Lonely Mountain. So it's like, yep, good one. So all this they've added, plus they've given the interface a little bit of a polish, a little bit of a jazz up, just to make things just that little bit sweeter. And yeah, it's looking pretty snazzy at the moment. So first of all, let's see what stuff I get. Oh, rally horn. Oh, I don't need that. Scroll of Perfect Casting Law. 100% critical chance. Ooh, very nice indeed. Right, so let's go and do these quests.
I cannot shake the feeling that something is very wrong with this village.
Oh yeah, it's like burnt to the ground for a start. Oops, make a bit of fluff on my mouse. That's better. That's better. Also, I'm not going fast enough. So it's going to be following the epic quests, doing whatever can along the way. But
we cannot move on from Odegaim quickly enough for me.
Not really getting too stressed out. I mean, you've got
I have seen ghostly shapes in the half-light, just on the edge of sight.
Great River, I think, coming up next, and then it'll be Rohan, if my memory serves me right. Go back to Zine. I was looking up on the stats for Mordor. A lot of people are saying it's a very dangerous area if you don't have like maxed out gear. I mean, if I get to that point, and well, when I get to that point, and I'm playing, and I just get beaten up too much, then I'll be alright. I might give this character a temporary retirement, and then just like play, let's say, my Bjoring or something like that.
There is something about Odegaim that makes me uneasy as well. Now that the decision has been made, my mind is more at ease.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay. I'll get an increase in agility. So, but I lose 20. Okay. Well, I've got.
The Scuttledales are full of danger.
Yes, I know.
Now the Hidden Guard must brave the dangerous woods and canyons of the Scuttledales, home to the Saywathiel, a brood of venomous spiders that will brook no intrusion.
This asshole again. Yeah, I'm gonna need probably. Let's go with morale. Basically, heal me. But just shoot them. See, look at those spider. Ugly bastards. Ugly creatures. it's those little spikes on your legs that makes me... Ugh. Yeah, you want to be like that? Alright, fine. Let's have some hope token. That's it. I really wish I could still just put a bolt in that Mazog's head. It's giving me nothing but grief. So no, we've got to keep him alive. It's so glad these spiders don't all come at once. That would not be pleasant. Damn Mazog. I'm not expecting them to frighten you. Yeah, but you're still captured. Well, you were caught. That's the problem. Oh, it's going to be so satisfying just to put a bolt in his head. Or arrow. Let's go with... offensive and defensive, yeah. Bit of both. What's that? It's a mutant... oh, it's a hound. I thought it was some kind of mutant rat. Kill him! Stupid bloody thing. I know this place is Mirkwood, but damn. Do I have to defend Mazog? Can't I just let him die? Ugh. It's... more spiders. Lovely. I'm always a bit worried when I just see him just appear like that. Some of my stuff looks like it's going to be level soon. Oh yes, glad you told me about.
I see great webs strung beneath the trees.
Oh dear. So it's like one of Galadriel's prophecies is starting to come true. Which could be very bad or very good. Okay. I need 70 more to rank up that critical bowl multiplier. Can't remember how many points you get per level to do that. Let's just trim that anyway. Just see, that's 176, that's 185, right? Not that out. Golden ring there.
A friend in peril, her life's blood mingling with venom and remorse.
Right, so I want to go with both morale and power. Whoop. It's definitely going to be fun when, say, when the new system's set up, transferring everything over, like my personal settings and things like that. That's going to be interesting. But what I'll probably do is, once everything is basically set up, is installed, is run a few test sessions just to get things balanced and sorted out in a nice way. I don't want to go try and do it on stream. I want to try and get as much as I can done beforehand, but there will be a point where there's little I can do until I stream, because it's just there's some things you just cannot figure out until you start to do it. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But if she has got a problem with a poison, I can heal her. There's going to be a big spider here under snow. I mean, look at that. Look at the size of that web. Oh look, I've now been infected by a web. And he's escaping. That surprises me not.
Chattering evil shapes approach. Your bow longs to sing.
Oh yes, she does long to sing. What's the matter, kitty cat? Because things are a bit moved around in here. Kitty is not happy right now. Her routine has been disrupted. Okay. Just focus again. What we're trying to do is take out those spiders over there, and these go running up things. See, I just wanted to chill
There
for a
are
second.
too many, Hunter. Even should all your arrows find their marks.
Because they're insects and they breed like insects. Oh god, there's a lot of spiders, isn't there? Don't go running off too fast, mate. Give me a chance to build up my power and my focus. And he's killed her. Or injured. Oh, they've both been injured. Queen. Queen of the Sewefel. Also just because I can. Whoa, she's a big ugly beast. Look at the help. Yeah, you try and poison me? I've got resistance. Oh, that was unpleasant. Now we'll go to Osgalad. Oh, there he is.
Though all oppose me, I shall slay a single orc should Asuriel die on this ill-omened journey.
Yeah,
The
so you
hidden
died,
guard?
mate.
They cannot guard even themselves.
I'll help you. Don't worry. I will put several right between Mazog's eyes.
Mazog cannot die. I know of an antidote, but
Yeah, we've got. It's just damn annoying. We've got to keep that git alive. God damn orcs. Whew. Right, so how far do I go? Oh, I've got to go back into the bloody Scuttle Dells. Great. And an unmarked venom sac. Turn that off. So I'll go as far as I can in the direct direction. Direct direction? Direct line. That way, sort of minimise the amount of time I'm having to. Okay, not too far then. I should be able to stay on this level and then just follow this around. That's the theory. Whether or not it actually happens is another story. Just get each here. Get close. Right, so if I go north, that should take me to where I need to go. Yeah, that does seem right. Oh, quite a big worm. Oh, and a undead. Keep doing it. That's better. Nice map experience. I've got to find a rare flower. First of all, I've got to deal with this git. Oh, hello. You won't be too much of a problem. Just deal with it. Oh well, as soon as I'm unstunned. Ooh, leveled. Okay. There's a flower. Oops, there's an undead. Obviously doesn't want me stealing flowers. Right, so the next part is I have to go. Where do I have to go? Oh, I've got to follow this around to the north. Get a spider from the particular type of spider. There. I'm going to stay on foot so I don't have to worry too much. About anything attacking me. I can just deal with it. Yeah, so I'm going to come to a path and head north. Get rid of that goddamn road. Yeah, what's that? What is it? quest done. What was it? Ooh, some more stuff. Yeah, just follow this round to the north. That should take me to the area there. So basically just follow this path, and then on the way back, just pretty much head directly south. Nope, time to kill any deer. Black doggo. It does that so like half dog, half rat. Ooh, what's leveled up there? Only 60 more. Okay. Ooh, cocooned Elfie. See what my brother or sister. Let's see if there's any more. Deal. Get him. Don't need any more dirt webbing. What I do need to do is find how to get up there. Let's follow this path. This is it, spider area, lovely. Oh, got another runestone. Yeah, this is where the all the things are. Deal with these now. Gonna be something around. Oh god, more spiders. Isn't great. Always spiders. I mean, don't hate spiders, but I'm not a great fan of them. Oh, I've got the item I need. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's head back to where I need to go. The sooner I get out of Mirkwood, the better. Dark and dingy place. No, stop attacking me, you stupid. Ride like the wind. Dusk. Cool name for it. Stop it. Oops, I'm going my way. Follow the path. Follow the mountain to my left. And that should take me to where I want to go. What are you being all shouting for, madam? Oops, I've gone around in a circle. Let's head south. One thing I don't like about this particular region of Mirkwood, it's very easy for me to get lost. Now if I turned it up any brightness, I'm going to any lighted area and it would just be impossible to see what's going on, so you have to find like a balance between the two. Let's try this way. Another elf, might as well whilst I'm here. that one as well, because that's annoying. No, can't go that way. Seriously, right, so just follow it until I go. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I got lost. Follow the elf, see where he goes. I need to disappear. Great. Right. This isn't working. It literally is a friggin' maze. Seriously? Come on. If need be, I'll just do sort of a cheaty escape back. Give it a couple of minutes. If I can't find the exit, then I will. I imagine it must be annoying to see me going round and round in circles, so. Looking promising. Pool of Tranquility, yes, good, good, good. One good thing about wanting to get to Rohan is to get the, apart from being out of Mirkwood, is mounted combat. Now, a lot of people didn't like it because the way it was implemented, but I personally don't have a problem with it. And the fact that I can attack and do practically everything whilst on the horse is pretty good. Downside is you do lose the ability to sort of find control, but you know, they're completely different things. It's your horse is designed for combat. Yeah, it's not designed for going ding 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 from one side to another. Yeah, I've got the shit for him.
You found the components.
Okay, so we've got to find. Alright, so somewhere. Oh, so it's somewhere in here. Right. Names doesn't actually see who I'm looking for.
May I help you?
I don't know. May you? Let's go with Gleb. See what we got here. Hats and leggings. Interesting. Not there just yet. But I haven't got enough to. Now it could be in the crafting hall. Sneaky, but. Well, this place is big. Let's try the map there first. No? No. This appears to be the... somewhere in Osgiliath in Emerald south of the Scuttlewoods. Right. So it doesn't look like I can do much. I'll go this way. No, right, so she's not there. Parfasen, where are you? Right, get on yours. Just in case it's like stupid, like right up the top here. Right. Design this place. Seriously. Strange places then, they're right on top of a building like this, yeah.
A sherry grass flower? How did you find this?
Well, easy. Use my eyes. Okay, we'll find my way back down there without dying. Was the so the person you was looking for was literally right above you. What? Give the antidote to Masogo's cereal.
No, I will not take it. So she doesn't take the antidote. Oh, great.
I have nothing to say to you. Leave us.
But not like I had a choice. Grateful bastard.
I understand. We are all doing everything we can. The Maladrim sent scouts ahead to spy the lay of the land.
Alright, so we'll go to the next area. Gafbuz. How quickly do I get out of here? Ah, here we go, here's the exit. Gafbuz. Oh, something's attacked me. Oh, that's it. You want to play it like that, do you? Right. Screw you. Can keep an eye out for anything that might cause me any hassle, but shouldn't be that much, if anything. He says that he's about to get dropped on with great height. So up here, windy road. This is just about to make it out on the mini-map. Exchange, so I'm assuming this is like the bit where I finally get around to exchanging Mazog for the prisoner. Prisoners. Oh, hello, who's that? Far away. Not too far, good. Just follow the burning ground, and now I've been in the right direction. Well, it's really has been decimated, this area. Yes, that's a bit of him.
The Ashenslades are blasted and dead, and the stench of evil is everywhere.
Yeah, sorry about that. That's what I had for my dinner last night, sorry.
I will return to Ostgalath at once.
Good. So I could take that guy, or I just want to press on. But him, I'll destroy because I can. Oh, too late. Better. How far away is that one? 300 meters, right. Again, keep an eye out for things like can kill, just for a little bit of experience. Ooh, red's up. Hello. Can I climb over that wall? Or is it going to be an invisible one? I'll go up this way. Alright. So I can. Great. Oh dear. And didn't break anything. Nice.
It seems likely that Garthbors will serve as the staging area for the armies of Dol Guldur.
Where will we go to now? Back to... Where's my camp save to? It's a premium house. Okay, let's go. Let's take the scenic route. Get a big quest over there. No, it's not an escort one. And it's an escort. So as long as it's not an escort one, and no, it's an escort quest. Oops, I'm going in completely the wrong direction. Again, just because I can. Go, go. Now, something I'm actually thinking of doing is from next week is moving the Lords of the Rings stream back an hour or so, because for the last couple of weeks, or the last 3 weeks or so, the first hour's always been a bit quiet. So I imagine because people are doing stuff and things like that. So it's I'll give it a trial next week and see how that goes. Also, this Friday, I think it is, and the next Friday, the streams will be a bit shorter, just because of real life stuff. Can't be nothing bad. It's just things I've got to do, unfortunately. That's better. Again, with these things, just picking them up just for that little bit of experience. It was there. Yeah, 300 meters ago, not too bad. Now then go to Northern Mirkwood just yet. Apparently it's like another high-end level. What they generally try and do is, when a new area comes out, is they make it level appropriate for like the max area. At the moment, that's I think 115. So yeah, I'd get destroyed even just like taking one step in. It'd be like that bit of
Your friend, the dwarf Broin?
at the beginning of American Gods, where the
you
Viking
not
fella takes one step onto the
with
beach and just
Nahagul?
gets riddled with
Tensions run
arrows.
high among the remaining
That would
elves
be
of the
me
Hidden
stepping
Guard.
into Northern Mirkwood
One
or
of their
Mordor
number
right now.
slain, the other dying from a deadly poison. And now the dwarf Broin has disappeared on the eve of the journey's end.
Well, considering what's going on, yeah, I can kind of understand where he's coming from at this point. It's like the only ones who've really been dying so far to help out Brown is been the elves. Oh, see, Mazog's now trying to persuade him. Yeah, he's trying to appeal to his vanity, but it's like saying, yeah, we hated the elves, but we always feared the elves. So we hated the dwarves, but we feared the elves. There's an elf right here, pal. He's trying to divide us. See? They're thinking correctly. Yeah, but where is Broin? Oh, so he went to go and get the cure for the... Yeah, clever. Thereby probably strengthening the alliance. Good dwarf. Yeah. You might as well, although he's an annoying git, is hello. Come to watch me, have you? You're just gonna sit there, okay. Now you're starting to panic because you realise what's going on. He's starting to panic. Yeah, he hasn't got any friends. Maybe a few allies, but no friends. Whoa, big boys. Stats. Zoom out just a little. There you go. See what more's going on then. There you go. Yeah, it was multiple dwarves. For some reason I kept thinking it was only one dwarf, but no, it is multiple. Basically all the ones that got captured with Moria. Alright, I'm going to try and think against those trolls. I'm not stupid. I don't want to turn into pate. Thank you very much. Oh, that was quick. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Yep, it's me again. Of course, he's a big... whatever he is. So you just want to torment him just because... That sounds fair with me. 3 for 1. You get Mazog, you get 3 dwarves. But not Bori. Ah, yeah, where is Bori? Come on, Bori, where are you? Yeah, what can we do? And I'm now stunned. He's going to kill 2 of the dwarves. Bye bye. No. Oh. Oh no. The Black Blade of Lebanon, the Gloom of Nirn, the Lieutenant of Dol Guldur. Great. 3 of the primary ring wraiths. Great. So we've lost the dwarves, and we've lost our prisoner and our bargaining chip. Hey, well done, Brian. Still, we need to get out of here.
Fly! You cannot stand against this foe.
Up, yeah. Basically tell me to fly, you fool. Surprise! Is that like 3 wing waves? 3? Yeah. That didn't go well. We got screwed. Badly. Yeah. We definitely got screwed over a barrel on that one.
The hidden guard has
You shut.
failed.
That gives me.
The main arm of the Golden
Yeah.
Host has camped at Thangulhad to the east.
See, I like that critical rating. It does give me more armor. There we go. Back on the path now, back to Fangulud. Yeah, definitely thinking say next week I'll start at 12. Probably the same amount of time, you know, sort of 3 hours or so, maybe up to 4. That way more people can come and watch it. It helps get my numbers up. Now what I'm going to do as well, probably tomorrow, is speak to the person who's so they did my previous overlay and get them to redo the current one, so it's the viewing area is a little bit bigger and doesn't have the, basically just going to be the same without the bar down the bottom, maybe just like a very, very small area for like a ticker tape type thing, but you know, it's not a hard and fast bit, just basically just make more of the game visible. These bloody pathways. There's a road at least. Just follow that, it should take me to where I want to go. We've got any speed buffs. No, don't want to get rid of that. Okay. I've got to sell those. Some attack damage, yeah, that'll do. Defense, yeah, that'll do. Go and pick this quest up.
We are met in time of war, though it is a war for which lasting victory may not come. The orcs of Dol Guldur are being made into a dangerous fighting force.
Right. So I now have to go sort of out and north, I want to say. See if I've got the travel point first. I'll make things a bit easier.
How can I be of service?
Don't know. Give me a first aid legendary item. No, that'll be helpful. Be very helpful. If I will go. No, so much as just take out these skirmishers. Oh, like the baby Nazguls. I don't know what the proper term is for them, so I'll call them Kargul. Ooh, what's that? Oh, loads of items need a reforge now. Should have thought about that. Oops. Those out. That's one plan. And how many plans do I need? 5. 1. Ooh, okay, second. 2. Focusing on the okay, how many more points have I got to get? I need oh god, another sort of 42 by the looks of it. Follow this path around to the away from here. Hopefully, I won't have to go too far after them. Nope. What I'll do is I'll save that perfect crafting thingy for when I'm making, not me, but this kind of character. We're making his first stage bow. That's going to be a while off. Where else I need to go? There's that complex up there. So there's the entrance, I think. Nope, no, that's the wall. Oh, it looks really ugly. Another plan. Here's the other commander. Get him as well. next one's going to be that way. So there's going to be that little camp over there. How do I get in there? First let's take out that skirmisher. There. Scoot around the outside. Should be able to find a way in. Ooh. Yes. And it gives me some more. Ooh, 20 plus 5 hope tokens. Nice. Too shabby at all. That's the escort one from earlier, isn't it? Yeah. Get in there. Ah, there it is. Take these ones out first, and then I'll try and find the. Let's see. Where is this last commander? Uruk commander. That way. And he's up there, right. So how do I get up there? Then I'm open again. So many of these ones. I will find a way out there. Probably something stupid like I'm going to go around this way. How do I get up there? Right. That's like we go into the castle. Ooh, hello. Deal with him. Don't know who he is, but don't like him. He's off down. The command I was hoping for, but it'll do. There's the plans. Right, so we'll go. Can I drop down there without dying? Sort of. Ooh. Nice shot. Maybe it'll be easier. This away, just over the hill.
You have done well to sow disarray in the camp of the orcs. This foul craft of the enemy cannot be permitted.
Ooh. New title. Reminder. Will you skirmish? What did I do? Okay. Oh, gonna have about 33 to go. Yay. More critical chance. Yes. Take that. Right. No, don't get rid of that. And where that is. Okay. Well, I'm going to decline that one for now because it's a fellowship content. No point in me doing that right now. First things first, let's see if I can get my stuff. Where? I've got this one up because I need to get stuff repaired. Well, what else to do? Speak to this person here.
Might you lend me an ear?
Yep.
Will you stay and speak with me a moment?
Yeah, maybe. Just picking up some quests.
Will you lend me your ear?
As I come across them.
Will you lend me your ear? Stay a moment.
Also get me rep items and things like that as well. So.
Greetings to you.
Right. Now that I don't get that anymore, so I'll equip that. Deconstruct. I want to reforge first.
Greetings to you.
Reforge. Distracted shot. Damage over time. Damage over time. Burn hot this time. Range evade. Okay. What I will do is also I will break down my It's my axe, I think it is.
Swilad Melon.
Okay, so that's that done. There's my axe. Right, okay, so I have to clear the slot first.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Deconstruct that. Lock that one. Ooh, now choose which I want to extract. Beneath no, it is called out. No, Desperate Flight. Nice. Again, just max these out. Okay. So, tier 3. Tier 4. And you hit tier 5. Tier 6. Okay, worth a shot. Slot that, yes. Then now what I have to do is that one. Go again. Track. That's better. I'm following the path of I will deconstruct it when it gets like level 31 or higher. Beneath notes cooldown. Very nice. Some good stats here. Yeah, it's very nice. And now that needs to be reforged.
Swilad Melon.
No, don't want to break it down. We'll reforge.
Greetings to you.
Oh yes, increase that tier. Oh, and that's now that item maxed. I need to get a new bow soon. Let's just have a look, see again. Very nice. So that gives me, ooh, that is very nice. So focus mode, critical multiplier. What do I do this? What do I do? Power, master, physical. Fate. Keep those for now. Major tier 4. Major tier 4. Yep. Major tier 2. Minor tier 5. Right. Let's go with that. Get both of them for now. Probably change it again later. Right. Give me something to do. Then we'll go and collect some spell tomes. Which are going to be right to the south. Okay. Ooh, Dark Idol. Lock this as well. Sweet. Excuse me. More of what he did. Another one back to dust. having that critical multiplier really does help. Now I could, in theory, get an item that allows me to get another 10 levels, but there's no real point from my point of view doing that just yet, because, well, I'm going to be getting a new item soon, so. The goblins count as orcs as well. That's fine. Still keep going south. Nice. I have to be careful because it's probably like a big cliff drop or something. That's not too bad. Okay, I'm committed now. Yeah, that will hurt. New tokens done. What we'll do is I will rank that up. So my beneath notice? No, it's not beneath notice, it's what's that called? Desperate Flight. Ah, can only be used on level 60s, right? Going in the right direction. I'm getting close to where I need to be. Time to send some undead back to where they're going to go. Where does spell tomes come from? That's the question. Probably these guys. Yeah. So it's those sorcerers. There's no Dark Master on the hip. Where should I go? Just keep wandering around until I find something, really. Get some health. It's a health focus. More of these tomes to go. What's the tombs in? This way. Four more. So if I blow this one up, I'll say blow them up. Yeah. Let's check again, see what another one is. After I killed him. Oh. Again, can't really. Oh, good morning. Well, good afternoon, I should say. Oh, they've shown a second, but they've added the new area. Mirkwood, North Mirkwood, Dale. Yeah, I thought somewhere in the world just in the morning. Oh my goodness. Right, this is actually a good point. So you've got Mirkwood. Yeah. It's a new area. Now move that. So you've got Dale, Lake Town, the Lonely Mountain, and the field. Where is it? Obviously, still got. Hello. So far, I am still in southern Mirkwood. That's me there. Next area is, if I'm right, is going to be here. The Great River, which is like the area just before Rohan. And then you get to Rohan itself. So I'm probably about just over a third of the way through the game in terms of travel distance. So where is it? 4 more of these tomes. There may have been a few goblin deaths. There may have been. At the moment, I'm putting these undeads to rest. Oh, got a new boat. Good. Oh, I know it's terrible. I'm a bad person. No, what? There. Because he's invisible. Yeah, it's like fingers crossed. should be getting my new system tomorrow. So as long as there's no problems with that, I'm hopefully going to be up and running tomorrow, basic stuff, and then updating the games, which will be fun. The way I understand it, it's not so much killing them, you're more destroying what ties them to this plane. But I suppose you could also say that's why they come back as well, because you know you right, oh God damn it, go all the way back now. See, I'm there. I could go up to Gaff. See, I'm not doing too bad. I'm on chapter 13, and most of the chapters seem to be around. Most of the chapters, most of the volumes seem to be around 15 chapters or so. So yeah, so you could destroy them, and they come back. You can destroy them, and they come back. Right, where have we got to go? Right, I found this way to the wood. God damn it. He's not a goblin, he's an orc. He counts. He doesn't count. So you just shoot them, shoot them, shoot them, shoot them. It was why the what do you call it? The undead in the old Aragorn controlled was so powerful, because even if you killed them, they would just stand back up again. It's like, yeah, and what are you going to do about it? It was also why they were a bit grumpy when he almost didn't release them from their vows. It's like, great. It's just what we need. Where's the puff? Oh, I've just got an arrow right in my side. There was what's it called? In one of the original cartoons for Ghostbusters, they actually had a thing where you find out the ghosts aren't killed or destroyed. What happens to them? They're just basically trapped in another dimension, like a little pocket dimension. Back away. Let's go. See, I just went to ride past and they attacked me. Well, earlier, one of the epic quests I was on was basically, how can I put it? There was 3 Nazgul. Actually, technically, I'm in Mirkwood, so they're in my territory. And they captured it in the same way that, you know, Moria was captured from the dwarves, Mirkwood was captured from the elves. Yeah. Also remember, Orkies are descended from elves. No, screw it. I'm going the wrong way. You can sort of see the remains. Like Dol Guldur was not a very nice place. Right. I mean, yes, it's their territory now, but originally it was. Screw it, what am I doing? I can't. Oh, there's the exit. Well, I try to be nice to them, but they keep attacking me. It's like. See, look, he came running after me just to attack me. I was perfectly fine just to. Yeah. right off into the distance, ignore him, but no, he came running after him, so he now gets an arrow in the head. Probably too much drinking or something the night before. Ooh, getting new potions now. Yeah. Where's my spear? Oh, that'd be why. That's better. Right. I really have no idea where I'm going. Yeah. Ooh, spindly leg little git. So careful along it. Look, dark and dingy this place is. Nicknamed Mirkwood very appropriately. God, there's still. Right, where's my flea? Desperate flight. Right, oh, I can't do it in mountains. Alright, fair enough. Bit cheaty, but yeah. No, Brightwood is Lothlorien. That place is bright as heck. Ah, that worked so well. Took me right back to where I wanted to go. Good old Desperate Flight. Shame I can't use it for another half an hour.
There is little time to be wasted.
Ooh.
Thangolhad must be defended, or the sorrows we have endured will be for naught.
Right, so I'm going to now reforge my spear, I think, by the looks of it. I'll save that rune for when I get my new item. Where is he? Where is he? Ah, he's all got speed 2s. Ah, there.
Make of Annen.
Ooh, not too bad. Focus bow critical multiplier, that's what I want. That's my main thing right now. Oh yes, I'll be having that. Look at the base damage, 181. So what I will do is I will
Sweelide Melon.
reforge that. Press onward. Yep. I will deconstruct
Megovanen.
that. And that's the base damage for it. Where is it? See, look at my current bow is maxed out at 185. This new one has a base damage of 181. So I'll lock that. I will lock that one. I will actually no, I need to deconstruct. Oops. The bow.
Hail, friends, and well met.
Deconstruct. Destiny. I'm going to use the same name for now until I get up to like level like 100 or something, I don't know. And I want to take, let's see, because that's tier 4. But that's already got focus bow critical. I don't need strength crits, so what I will do is I will take that. I will equip. Okay, you know what? I'm going to call it that. That's good. I like that. I've got no problem with people like naming the items. Alright, so what we'll do though is I have to detract those because I don't like them being out of order. So makes me get a bit twitchy. Here's my bow. Yeah, I'll rename it when it gets to level 10, which I've got a feeling it's going to do very quickly. I'm about to. That one, yep. And I'll get rid of that. Yes. Yeah, that walking chicken nugget. Right. Oh dear. That's the one. Right. So let's track that. Track that one. Track that. And that. And one of those. And one of those.
Swilad Melon.
No, I thought we'd be fine. What I want to do though is to
Megavalen.
reforge Punchy. There you go, there's Punchy. Ranged evade rating, yep. Yeah, that'll do. Right, now see, its base damage at the moment is, where is it? There's Punchy there. It's 181. Now I'm going to crank up its DPS by using some of this. It's now 230 for its damage. Critical multiplier, yep, I'll have that. So already it's got way more power than my previous bow. Use that as well. Yep, I'll use that. Yep, I'll rank that up as well. I mean, seriously, look at that. Its base damage is 230 now. It's before I apply anything else. Gold setting of power. Yes, I'll slot that relic. I will. Yeah, oh yeah, I'll slot that one. Gives me a nice bit of dexterity bonus, which for a hunter is pretty much something you really need. Combat evade, combat parrying. No, don't need that. Combat evade. Let's go with that one for now. Yeah, fortunately I did lose my item bonus, but it can't be helped. You can't have it both ways. Right, so let's make sure there's...
Swilad Melon.
Yep. Deconstruct. Melding. Find. Nope, that's it. Because that item's now level 27, seriously, got to equip it first of all. Punchy, where are you? There's Punchy. See, look at that. This is why I love the thing is, if you want to see where's it gone? I'll show you. The first stage items are even more powerful, and this can only go up to level 60. Once you start imbuing it, you can start getting some really disgustingly powerful DPS. Like for example, where's it gone? Like first stage items can go up to, it's something ridiculous like 500, I think it is.
Together we will protect Thangulhad from the forces of the enemy.
Right, so I've got to do a skirmish now. Right, so it's the instance Protectors of Thangulhad. Protectors. Oops. Protectors of Thangulhad. That's a defensive one. Ooh, lovely. Imbued is when it starts getting really good, because you can crank up
what was once an important
if you can get a first age
fortification of the
item
enemy is now held by a small band
and
of elves.
you can imbue that, you
The
can
enemy
get some
seeks to reclaim
disgustingly
their fortress,
powerful items.
marching upon it in force. Fortunately, some of the Ballistian catapults there still function.
And the thing is, I'm level 65, so I've got a long way to go before I've even thinking about hitting the maximum. Right, they're going to go from the south. Right, okay, so okay. Oh, that's, oops, fired it too soon. Shot me low too soon. The east. Where are they? No, they're coming this way. to. These skirmishes are. Oh. I'm basically just defending this thing. Oh dear, Lieutenant turning up. Ah, good. Oops, he's that way. Okay, that's how you want to do it. Yeah, this new bow is definitely, even the land for these things are weaker, yeah, it's got a nice punch to it. Oh, I need to... Ooh, I did enough bleed. This is why I like doing the skirmishes, because right from the central distance, that's that one, yeah, see, it did loads of damage to him already. Oh, I like the name, it's appropriate for a bow. Shouldn't have said that bloody dodo. Oh, and I have set up the kinship now. So anybody who is past the tutorial zone for their character can now join the kinship if they want to. Don't have to, but the offer is there. Right, where they're coming from next. Central Ballista, alright. Here they come. Oh yeah, they're great for farming XP and the achievements, deeds. Also as well, I just dinged 65, I was able to get another class trait point as well, so it's made my stats a teeny bit better. Oop, that's some of those. I don't have any of those left, but what I will do, the West Ballista, that's this one. Get a bit closer. Shoot him. Again, still the biggest weakness for a hunter is hand-to-hand and melee, but you know, decent enough hunter, they won't get you in close combat. That's what. If you want sneaky damage, you get a burglar. If you want hand-to-hand, you get yourself like a guardian or something like that, or a warden. But you want long range, yeah, you speak to the hunter. Oh. Thank you very much for the follow. We got Rhaegar Targaryen. God, I really need to increase the font size in this chat. Yeah, one thing I do like about the old burglar class is that they have the ability to trigger off fellowship maneuvers, which are pretty damn helpful. It's like, so many people don't realise that burglars can do that. Where's he gone? Oh, he's down there. Hit. Sealed ancient. Ooh. Get in. So the other one I want to try as well is if Mordor is too difficult, because apparently a lot of people said it is a difficult area. If you don't have like, you know, top tier items, then I will be playing my Bioring. We can change into a pet. Let's see. We'll do it this time. I don't know, I always prefer characters that are just shooty from the distance for some reason. They're being like spellcasters or you know, snipers like in Star Wars, or hunter types. As long as I can deal damage from a distance, I'm happy. The Westminster. Let's. No, it's even for, you know, allowing that it's Mordor, it's still very difficult. But yeah, it's kind of supposed to be difficult. Now it deals with those Darklands after Sauron's fallen, so you've got disorganised bands, you've got, you know, warlords trying to take control, find out the secrets of that, you know, Mordor, things like that. So it's where the I suppose you can call it, where the official epic quest line ends, but you've still got lots of official things they can do. Where is he? Where are they? Yeah, I'm not going to fight him just yet. Well, imagine that if it was rainbows and puppies, it would be some very disturbing puppies. Dark rainbows. So I'm so happy that they brought in Northern Mirkwood and Lake Town. That's just brilliant as far as I'm concerned. And one good thing as well is yes, I suppose there is a logic to that. Even the ugly ones, that is, yeah. Central Ballista. Oh, I missed. Damn it. I waited. I shot me load too soon. Giggling. Oops. That's it, come on. Nope, I'm still technically in combat. I need to rename my herbalist. At the moment she's just got the name herbalist. And so I need a name for her. I can change the name whenever I want, so it's not an issue. I just haven't been able to think up a decent name for her. I know, just herb. herby. Alright, can I do it now? No, I can't. Focus on some combat. Fourth assault. Oh, there you go. There you go, done. You can also sort of change how they look as well by getting the right item. Oh, God, they'll come down. Ooh, Herblin. Okay, I like Herblin, that's a good one. I like that. That does sort of feel Middle-earthy without being too... Let's do that again, actually. Select the rename again. Herblin. That's better. That's a nice name. Right, last assault. Herblin. She's my herbalist. Central Ballista. Right, again, wait till I get a little bit closer this time. Got any herbs? I think she has got some herbs. Although I don't think it's those kind of herbs, unfortunately. Let's go with this. Oh, that's a nice power. I need to use that more often. The west. It's not bad. 3 people defending in this like sort of fortified town. So, doing pretty well. Oh, they have. What do you think Old Toby is? Now, they say it's a tobacco, but you know, the halfling leaf and all of that. You know, think about it. And all the halflings have got, you know, second breakfasts. Yeah. Pipe weed, exactly, yeah. All grown by hobbits who are complete stoners and munch and eat so much. Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's very, they're pretty much, hobbits are stoners. That's my theory. Hobbits are stoners as a group. Obviously individuals may or may not partake, but yeah, if you think about it, it makes all perfect sense. They eat a lot. They just sit around chilling all the day, being really lazy. And they smoke weed. Yeah. He may have done. He may have. He probably sort of like based that particular trait off. It wouldn't surprise me because it's obviously it would be a bit of discretion to it. He wouldn't turn around and go, "Oh, by the way, they are smoking the ganja." Alright. Okay, let's go and deal with this last bit. Where's he going? Oop. Oh, I see. Hello, I'm here to fight you. And by fight you, I mean kill you. This bow's doing a nice amount of damage. Yeah, more may follow, but you'll be dead. There we go. I spit on you. Right, that's chapter 14 done. Got to be getting close to the end of the Mirkwood storyline. As I say, yeah, each thing does seem to be around 15
We
chapters
have
or so.
weathered their attack. Let them now fear ours. The time has come to strike hard the fortress of the enemy.
Yep, so this is probably the next another skirmish. There you go.
How can I be of service?
Oh, nice. I'll have that.
Will you lend me your ear?
Right. Is there anything that needs to be forging? Nope. So now I have to go and speak to someone over here. Oh, there's 3 more skirmishes. Okay, thank you. That's it. Tiriadwin. God, I really do have to see if I can change that font size. I'm not going to do it too much now because as I say, I'm going to be changing everything in a few days' time. But that's very handy to know again. Thank you. See,
It will be no easy task to fight behind the walls of the fortress.
that's
We
the sort
must.
of, I don't call it backseat gaming, but that's the sort of thing that I don't mind when someone's like, oh, I wonder how many more of these got to go. Oh no, it's free. That's perfectly fine because that's helping me, and I've asked for the help. I can never remember the thing about the trolls. Right, breaching the Necromancer's Gate. Oh, that sounds a bit suggestive. Oh, it's offensive one, which means I'm messing them up. I do like the skirmishes. I know some people don't like them, but I actually do like playing them.
Dol Guldur is a labyrinth of tight hallways and open courtyards. The Necromancer's Gate marks the entry into the heart of the fortress.
Right. Dol Guldur. Let's mess them up. Right, that's not a problem. I can deal with it. I know the ones I do, and it's me personally having difficulty with them, is some of the like the epic battles, but it's not a major difficulty. It's just one of those I have to like level, do some stuff, and come back to them. Have you seen the new areas? Sorry, have you been to the new areas yet? Like Northern Mirkwood, Lake Town and Dale. They just added them this week. Apparently they are quite visually appealing. If I stand here, I know I'm a blue line hunter, but very nice. Yeah, originally I had to take a break from Lord of the Rings for many reasons, mostly because of lack of time. But I originally got to just after Minas Tirith before I had to stop playing, and by the time I came back with my other hunter, I was looking at it going, I have no idea what's going on. Oh lord. So I know I've got a long way to go yet. I'm not doing the illusions, but it just seemed appropriate that when I was starting a new streaming to start a new character. So I also had loads of points. I thought, yeah, I'll get the Mordor expansion and I'll get the new race. It just seemed appropriate. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. It's I think I'm about a third. As I said, I think just before you turn up, I think I'm about a third of the way through the game's quest line, if my memory serves me correctly. But I'm perfectly happy with that. It gives me something to do in the long term. I mean, I've got one of every character class, so if I ever want to play the game, or try and get to Mirkwood. Try and get to Mordor a bit quicker. I do have another character that, as I say, is just past Minas Tirith. So if I want to, I'll go and play as him for a little bit. Right, where's the next bit? Oh, it's up there, isn't it? Yeah, I've heard Mordor is both good and very dangerous. It's one of those I'm both looking forward to it and I'm not, because looking forward to it from it's Mordor point of view, but also it's Mordor. I mean, one thing I wonder how many people have done the thing where you go from the throne, I think it is, of Dwali. Is it Dwali? The dwarven throne in the dwarven starting area, and there's literally work your way towards Mordor in one sitting, and when you get to Mordor, you walk into Mordor. I'm going to be walking into Mordor. I don't care what anyone says. I mean, I've taken the Hobbit to Isengard. Yes, I did that. My previous character was a Hobbit. And yes, I took him to Isengard. But you can walk into Mordor, that's the thing. That's what makes me laugh. They really missed out an opportunity to put in a deed or an achievement for anybody who goes into Mordor on foot. Very surprised they didn't do that. Very surprised. Likewise if you take a Hobbit to Isengard. And you've now got all that song in your heads. Yeah, they could call the achievement something like Prophecy of Boromir or something. Yeah, but you'll be dead. Ooh, another deed done. Sweet. Yeah, I mean, I know it's obviously. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing I'm worried about, is not so much my skills, because it's not that bad, but I'm not fantastic either. But at the same time, I don't want to, sort of put myself under any too much pressure and to say that it's going to be easy. Guard. Yeah, you saying that about it being easier for a blue line hunter, that's why I picked blue, because my previous one, so my Hobbit, he was a red line hunter. And it just seemed appropriate, him being lazy and just standing in one spot and destroying anything that moved. Whereas this guy's more sort of nimble and moves around a lot, so it seems more appropriate for him to be a blue line one. If I ever create a third hunter, and I probably will at some point, for a laugh, I'll probably spec him into yellow, which I know isn't optimum, but it'll just be just because. Alright, where we'll go from here? Missed someone, haven't I? Oh, there he is. This is on Laurelian server. However, it's properly spelled. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, Laurelian. Mainly because I'm gonna put it. I don't have a problem with PvP if people want to do it. It's just not for me. Which, although technically speaking, the PvP here is player versus monsters, not player versus player in the traditional sense. Which I did try once, just to see if I liked it, and couldn't get on with it. But that's because of, I mean, people who've known me for long enough will know that my reactions and my hand-eye coordination, because of an issue with my eye, isn't that great. Which is why I have this kind of like sort of cheaty bar down the bottom here, because it just makes things so much easier for myself. I mean, if I was just playing it off stream, I probably wouldn't have that, but it just makes it just that little bit easier for me. Oh, bloody hell! Didn't realise he was there. Originally, that was how I originally did it. It was, I tried one of the other servers, and I just got, not annoyed, but, what was it? I don't know, it just felt better from doing the RP ones. One thing I did like though, and what kind of convinced me to stay, was when I first started on the RP server. I went to the, what do you call it, the Prancing Pony, and there was a whole bunch of people there playing tunes, basically properly RPing, and you know, not being dicks. So I was like, okay, you know what, I like this, I'm gonna stay here for a bit. If it annoys me, I'll just start up and I'll go to another server or transfer. And I've not really had any issues with it. So, I mean, originally it was just because, I mean, this was like years and years ago when the game first came out. It was more to do with, it just felt better for me. And that's the thing. A few people I've spoken to have said that almost every server feels different in terms of like your interaction. Oh god, that does make me poop myself every time he throws over. Yeah, when I first started, it was like, I mean, I'm literally, oh god, it was from oh god. Yeah, I mean, if I was to start up like a new character, or you know, start playing the game now, I probably would just pick a server based on the name. But when I first started, like I said, it was just more because it was non-PvP, that's all. Or PvMP, to give it more correct term. Yeah, I've got a. I think the game's been going for about 8-9 years now, and I got a lifetime account pretty much as soon as they went on sale. Oh, there's a. I'm not worried too much about the bonus encounters, but if he's close, which it looks like he is, yeah. Oh yeah, I know that. I know that now, but at the time, it just felt right. If I knew then what I know now, yeah, I probably would just pick a server based on the name that I like the sound of the most. Right. Okay. I think it's a bit closer. The lore wonks. Yes, that is probably the downside to this server. That's a brilliant term. I mean, if you've ever played Star Trek Online, although it has the one server, there is a one particular location called Drozana, where those who, I've got to choose my words carefully, those who engage in RP of an adult nature go to. How would I get? Sorry, that's just cracked me up. Lore wonks. I like that. Oh, that's brilliant. Now I know what you mean. It's I try to be. I mean, although I say an above average knowledge of Lord of the Rings, I do try not to be too nerdy about it. But
We must act quickly and launch the second attack upon the fortress.
This is the second attack, right? So, Assault on the Ring Wraith Lair, right? Yes. There we go. Yeah.
The Baileys
Yeah,
of Dol
it's-
Guldur are highly fortified, nearly impenetrable.
It was.
And the finest of the enemy's soldiers defend within.
How can I put
Before
it?
the rest of the
There's a few.
fortress can be assaulted,
She's finished.
these must be taken.
In the ways, obviously, Star Trek Online works is you do occasionally have to go to certain locations and things like that. So I've just gone into Drozana on one of my missions and embrace my nerdiness. I mean, yeah, I have kind of embraced my nerdiness a long time ago. I mean, I've got, once I've decided where I'm going to hang it, I've actually got a couple of film cells from the Lord of the Rings. One's from Two Towers, I think, and the other one is from Return of the King. It's one where Gandalf is going out on the field of Pelennor and doing his thing with the light, you know, and it's beaming out and all that. The other one is when Elrond is giving the sword back to Aragorn. And there's like little film cell things, legit film films as well. So it's somebody got me that for a long time ago. It's one of my pride of place items. That and the book signed by Andy Serkis, Gollum himself. So yeah, that was a good day. Ooh, good damage. What are these bloody shields? There we go. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. It's I have to remember that with those shields. I had one before where it was bugged, and no matter how I had to literally keep on hammering him, if you pardon the expression, just to sort of keep him away from me. And in the end, I had to drop the mission because it was just literally bugged, and there was no way to get him to drop his shields. Really annoying. I think it was the For the Bruin mission, but apparently it's a fairly common bug for hunters on that skirmish. Yeah, I must remember to do it. Shields up. Just do basic stuff. It's not pleasant seeing that. I need to upgrade my skirmisher as well, but I'm in no rush to do that. I'm saving the medallions and points for a bit later, so I can get my first age item. When I've got a character who can make it, I just need to get the items together. I don't want to make it now and then not be able to use it. Oh, God, there he is. Ugh, keep looking at the wrong spot. Leave my herbalist alone. She gives me decent stuff. Oh, from the south. Let's go and deal with that one now. And I don't have to go north, but I want to deal with this bonus encounter first. Wherever there it is. It's up there by the looks of it. There it is. It's the medallions which how many medallions have I got? 1,800. Oh, I think the item I need to pay for the first age symbol is something like a good few hundred, maybe even 1,000 of those medallions. It's something ridiculously high, I know that, but not a problem. Why can't I shoot him? Oh, there we go. Bit of lag. Get some focus back. Now I have to go up here, follow the path up, take him out. What if I selected the right person? Why did it attack her for? Some focus. Oh dear, weekly shots. Yeah, I've got to do mine later as well, so thank you for joining me. Well, I'll do mine online because I'm a lazy git. And also, I can't drive, so damn my dodgy eye. Don't forget, big episode of High Rollers later, if you're into that. Which is like a sort of like British version of Critical Role. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Where are they? Hey, thank you for the follow. I would like to see new people turn up. I've seen old people turn up as well. Yeah, let's say fingers crossed. Next week the game's going to be even better visually, and you'll be able to see my hideous visage in glorious HD. But there was a slight issue with the last delivery from the computer, so hopefully that won't repeat itself. Oh, should I know tomorrow? Got everything else all set up. Got like new monitors. Got the mic. Well, obviously, I've set up as much as I can. Oh god, there's two of them. Right. Okay, so don't attack one of the shields. I'll just do a basic attack on him until his shields are gone. There we go, there his shields are gone. Yeah, that does make a difference. Right, so I just quickly check my legendary items. Quick spell critical, I need 14 more before that levels. Back down here. Zoners. Something about Catherine. Let's go back to... Let's have some fire this time, just for a laugh. Right. Make them burn. Go back up here, then up here, then back up here. Ooh, there's a blue one this time. And lovely done. Sweet. It's got to be... Oh, there he is. There's the older cardboard. This is going to be amusing. Hello. That's a cool helmet. I will give him that. What I expected to happen is once I got here was I was going to end your existence, or at least piss you off enough that you go away. No, I don't think it will be the last place I ever see. It might be the last place you see. Bring the cleansing fire. There we go. You're down. I spit on you. exposed. Alright, so I think this is the last of the 3 skirmishes you was talking about earlier. 1 second. Sorry. Just a little cheesy snack.
Perhaps we will see this song to the end after all.
Right. Okay, so I need to go see this person over here. What I will do is go and sell some of my crap first. Because the last one is part of volume 3, right? Keep an eye out for it. Just going to sell my repair and sell my site.
On all sides.
Sell, that can go, that. I'll keep that. Sell. What we'll do is unlock.
Greetings to you.
It's one bloody one.
Swilad Melon.
Yes. Okay, no fancy. Okay, again, nothing fantastic. Nothing bad, really.
My services are devoted to the fall of the enemy.
Sell. Keep. Sell. Keep. Oh, definitely keep those. That can go, so can that. Yeah, that can go for now. That's better. Let's go do this next one. Talk to Ninglori. Who's just down there. And I'm going to have to go down here.
The time has arrived to do what we came here to do. We will infiltrate the dungeons after nightfall. We will rescue Bori from the dungeons of Dol Guldur.
Yep.
A small force of elves have infiltrated the dungeons of Dol Guldur under cover of darkness.
Small force of
aiming
elves?
to find
What, you
and
mean me?
release the dwarf Bori from the bonds of his captivity.
Oh, no, here they are. So just enjoying the atmospheric music. Right. Ah, there's the small force. That's what I'm talking about. Right, go on, follow me. Hey. Just checking just to make sure. Oh, I see. They're just dealing with all the other stuff. Just making sure you deal with those ones. You deal with those, and you lot deal with those. Hello, Bori. Yep. We're the rescuer, mate. Yes. I'm not sure why that came up, but never mind. I'm going to pick up one. Right. Come on. Get a move. Oh, get up, bloody move on. What's... Nope, this could have gone quite badly. Yeah, I just realised that after I attacked the troll by mistake, so I'm probably going to die here. Yeah. Thought I was going to die. So as soon as I attacked that troll, I was like, oh nope, I've made a mistake. Oopsie. Oh, you're kidding me, I'll go right back to there. Oh, it's not, phew. Right, let's get all my buffs back on. Set one of those, one of those, and one of those. So, we'll pretend
We
that
will
never
rescue
happens.
Bori from the dungeons of Dol Guldur.
That was just some kind of fever dream, yes. Yes, I'm back. Yeah, perhaps not. Don't follow me this time, guys, because and ladies, it's I'm not that great. Get the trolls to sleep before you get the dwarf moving. Right. So excuse me. Itchy nose. Okay, so get myself a rope. Put that there so I know where it is. And that's what threw me. It's not perfect, but it worked. Come on, dwarf, move faster, please. Oh, your legs went numb. Right, okay. That's better. 5. I'm waiting here on purpose. I thought I could use that barrel twice. Damn. Don't just stand there, you silly dwarf. Move. Oh, great. Good. At least you've got some fighting skills left in your Master Dwarf. Yay! That was the relatively easy one, apart from the fact that I aggroed the trolls when I wasn't supposed to. What's that? Okay.
Bori desired to thank you for his rescue.
Oh, good. You know what? Just in case I have to come back here. legs is creaking.
To be rescued.
Right, well, I can't use any of those, so I'm going to go with
do
the
not have the words to tell you.
heritage rune.
During my imprisonment, to pass the time, I recited to myself the old stories.
Come back to that in a second. And I want to rank that up. Yeah, that's what I want. And that item needs a reforge. Right, I thought it would do.
I remember too the stories of Mithrandir.
Right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get this weapon reforged. Oh, not got that far. Oh, so go all about the Ashen Slades, right. Fun, fun, fun.
Swilad Melon.
They both kind of suck. Let's go Heartseeker. Not a major problem at the moment because I'm going to completely redo my item once I get like, the first age one made. So let's go. I need to go. So pretty much just keep heading south, really. How can we use that one again? Good. Desperate Fight. Probably, in my opinion, one of the best skills a hunter's got. You don't keep attacking me. I'm just going past. Oh, you want some as well? There. Okay, I've got a long way to go before that next tier. So, yeah, just keep heading sort of southeast. Ooh, a rich deposit. Ouch. This is gonna hurt. God, that sound. It's like that crunch, that ugh. Still, I suppose that's the price I pay for trying to take a shortcut. So this one, this is going to hurt as well. Definitely not doing too shabby on the old damage at the moment. Not not top tier, but definitely not where I have to be worried about what I'm doing. Him as well. So I have to head in over there. Right. So if I head... Can I slide down there? Probably not a good idea. Stuff. Right, dead. Slowly working my way down. Slowly. I'm going to level in a minute as well, so that'll be handy. Yep. I don't have any more trait points. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I'll get some more soon. Let's now find this secret passage. So where's that secret passage? Get these bastards first. Okay. So it's going to be somewhere here. Saturday. Shouldn't laugh, but it just says like Dog Gorgeous sad. Is that it? Oh, here we go. Getting there.
Dimly remembered stories from his childhood, oft repeated in the darkness of his cell, have struck the spark of memory in Bori the dwarf. He is certain the passage you discovered is the same used by Mithrandir long ago to enter Dol Guldur in secret.
Ah. This is how Gandalf got in there in the first place, by being sneaky. Excellent. Hazy images of the past unfold before you. Hello. I'm in a flashback. We have arrived, my friend. But now that we are here, I wish we were not. Who are you talking to? Ah, Gandalf. Oh, your friend here. Fortress of the Necromancer would be easy. So I'm trying to find a... There you go, that's a good spot. Who would wish to be in this forsaken place? Hope we find them out before and emerge from the caverns, the better for it. Alright. Which way now? Ah, here we go. No. No. Get rid of these blasted things. Oh, damn, I'm dead. And I've leveled. Ooh, forgot. Improved focus. Ooh, nice. I get a critical chance and critical multiplier. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah, you don't really want to go up against a necromancer. Yeah, if Gandalf has his suspicions, you know who it is. We know who it is, but poor old Radir doesn't. That's because it's not just a necromancer. As I say, Gandalf has his suspicions, but trust me, if you knew who it was, you wouldn't have come here in the first place. There would be soilage in your underpants. Okay, so we're going to go this way. Let's find out. Can I go this way? No, it's blocked off. Oh, hello. Bit of a temporary glitch there. Electro. Ooh. I'm going trippy again. Such is the way of evil. What's that phrase? No, the price of freedom is eternal vigilance or something? Just make sure that part of the map's cleared. That's it. That way I can check on the map at a glance then what areas I've been to and what areas I haven't. As much as I can. Same for that. So if I go, just follow this around. Check in here. Let's go this way. More goblos. Take him out. And him out. And him. Die. Die. Die when you're told to. Okay. That gives me a few seconds buff. Which I can't really use it in combat, but can't be helped. Again, this necromancer. Okay, so that's that area cleared. Let's check. Can't do anything there. No. Can't really do anything that way. No. Let's check this way. I'm not going to go up that. No, I can't go up that stairs even if I wanted to. Again, let's follow this path around, deal with these undeads. map. Yeah. So basically, as long as Gandalf doesn't show off his power, it won't alert the Necromancer. Yeah, it's like being in a darkened room, somebody turning on a great big halogen flashlight. Which is kind of appropriate, really, because in fact, what Gandalf kind of does. More trip minutes. Check sec. Smiths, Taylor. Ooh, he's lost his staff. That's not a good sign. Wow, if he had to leave his staff behind, you know there's some shit went down. The dwarf ring, last of the one of the 7. And there it goes. It's revealed the Necromancer is Sauron. So if you didn't know, that's basically who used to own this place. This is like his, you could almost call it like his summer palace, if such a thing could apply to Sauron. Oh, thanks. Now you turn up after I've cleared everything out. Thank you. God damn it.
Both Radir and Mithrandir have aided us, even in death.
Nope, I think this is the last one you was talking about.
The last assault on Dol Guldur is upon us.
The last skirmish. Right. Do I need anything to be reforged? No. I mean, if this is the last skirmish, then it will be an appropriate point to end the stream.
There will be no better time than this to assault the tower of the Nazgul.
It's coming to 3 hours, and it'll be a nice little break, and then start on the next volume in the book next week. Then, if it's not, I'll just keep going until it ends. In Batten Tower. Because I'm going to have a busy week next week.
The time has come for the last assault upon the fortress of Dol Guldur. The fighting begins, even as a smaller force enters the citadel in secret, prepared to face their final foe.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of I've been trying not to spoil some of the stuff that happens, but occasionally some people have sort of let slip about little bits that happen, and that's one of the reasons why I'm not mega looking forward to it. You know, there wasn't anything specific. It was just, oh my god, I had X amount of stats, you know, first age and stuff like that, and I was getting destroyed. But as I say, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. There's plenty of time. I think this was the skirmish I really liked playing before. I think it was this one. Yes. I wasn't particularly great at it, but I just liked playing it. It had a nice, nice progression. Get some there. Keep doing this. It. I think also as well, because at this point in the story you've been losing stuff, you've got your guys killed, everything else is going on, and now you're pretty much taking the fight to them. It's like, right, we've had enough of this, let's get it on. I'm trying to see what's in this way as well. Oh, he's a big lad. Nice. By all means, I mean, I'm on most days. Thank you very much for joining me, and thank you for the follow. Hope you have a good day. There should be a schedule below listed on the stream, so it's if you're watching it in a browser. I do try my best to keep to those times. Right, now remember the shield, so just don't worry too much about that. Wait till his shields are gone. Shield's gone. Destroy it. Getting loads of stuff today. It's getting really well. And another one? Wow. Oh, there he is. Yep, just use my basic attacks for now. Just to sort of keep him occupied. Till they're gone, and then I'll destroy this troll. Brigands of Reland and Dol Guldur would be allies. Hell no. And yeah, definitely need to get my herbalist trained up in the art of healing. Just a little bit more. He's doing alright, but and sometimes it's kind of a bit near the mark for my liking. Also need to upgrade my stats as well, so there's certain stats in skirmishes to give you bonuses when you're in the skirmish, so I need to increase those. Ooh, I got a new title. Uruk Dagnia. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. Punch it. Not fussed about the bonus encounters today. We take Dal Guldur and make them pay for what they've done. Now you can only push people so far before they sort of snap mentally. I want to end the what's the word I'm looking for? Enemies' lives. Okay, so I have to wait for these ones to do it. Right, so you came from that way, so they're probably going to come from this direction. Of course, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. One shot. Oh dear. That was pretty sweet, that one shot though. Okay, time to move on. Okay, where do I go? I think it's this way. Yeah. Yeah, there's the beat. There's the banner. There's old Mazog. Please tell me, is this where I can kill him again? Please let me kill him. No trick, Mazog. It's been a long time coming. Yep, same for you. When you were alive, you were just such a pain in the ass. Oh, what, the kingdom that you stole in the first place? Oh, you have to share your cell with a little dwarf. Oh, what a shame. Small violin. Only because they're idiots. You're not the only one though, mate. Oh, so why did you come to this chamber then, numpty face? Ah, I see. Oh, come on, I could have killed him. Rowan, chop his head off. Chop his head off. Do it. Give in to your anger. Come on. That's what. Do it. Yes. So I spit on him. Oh, I can't use the spit emote yet. Damn it. I think this might be it. I think next time we're going to be starting on the travel down the Great River. Possibly on the way to Isengard. Soon.
The battle may be over.
The assault of the Golden Host on Dol Guldur has achieved what Lord Celeborn sought: to delay the forces of the enemy from mounting their attack upon Lothlorien. And yet, not all stories are ended, and there is more to tell of the elves than dwarves.
Nice. No title. Stalwart against the shadow. Some points. Yes, yes, with that complete. Okay.
When next you return to the 21st Hall, Bori desired that you visit him.
So we'll go to Moria very quickly to do the epilogue. Just check something first. Yeah, okay. I'll clear off these Mirkwood quests. At some point, again, if I need to, I can always come back and do them again, so it's not a hassle. Chamber of Leadership, which is in... It's in Moria, but where in Moria? I think it's the south of the 21st Hall. Soon find out. Zigglebook, which is the axe made of mithril. Yeah, I don't want to hassle getting together and reforging and doing everything else like that. Yeah, 1 second. Just checking my build list. Oh god, yeah, 21st Hall is always laggy going here. Let's goat it. What I might do as well is sort of off stream is do some crafting to help level up and clear some room as well.
Thank you for coming back to Khazad-dûm, my friend. We will go together to see Broin and do what must be done.
Yes, to dispose of the axe. Too much power and all that. To reload. Close that down. What is it? Oh, there we go. That's one. Seems to be taking a while.
The dwarves Bori and Broin have arrived at a momentous decision to return the mithril axe Ziegelberg to the place where it was found, never to be wielded by friend or foe again.
Yeah, I can sort of understand the logic behind it, but at the same time, yeah, it's a potent item. Whoa. That's a great name for a dwarf. Just retracing the path I took through here many moons ago. There's so many dwarves I've got to speak to. They've definitely sort of got me on their good list. Oh, there he is. It's been a bit damp for you to be here, mate. Trying to go now. There it is. This way. Wow. Yeah, last time I came through it was all filled up with beasties. They can sing the songs they like, as long as they spell my name right. Which song? it. I like it. Although I think for me, I think a whole saga would be more appropriate. Here we go. Let's finally speak to Bori. He's going to chuck away probably, you know, extremely Well, give me the axe, I'll dispose of it. And by dispose of it, I mean keep it. This thing is made of mithril, for crying out loud. Oh, I see. This is the Watcher Pool. The beastie from outside the back end of Moria. So yep, time to return it. Still think you're making a mistake. I mean, I respect your decision, but I still think you're making a mistake. Okay. Giving it back to the if I have to go back and speak to every single dwarf I've just spoken to, I should not be happy. Oh, bloody hell, Gavdale, right. They're going to seal it up. Right, makes sense. Alright, do it. Still think you're making a bad decision. That's it done. Yeah, probably would lie there till the end of the days.
It is for the best, my friend.
Ooh, the Scroll of Delving. Nice.
You must slay Gorothul and end his menace.
Might as well use it. Right, I think I might have to skip this epilogue because it's a fellowship one. Yes,
You must slay
it's looking like
Gorothul and end his menace.
It's an optional one. I'll just check something on the old wiki first of all to find out where I've got to go for the next parts. And now basically I'll head there. Let's see, epic quests. Where's the list gone? Gameplay, epic quests, epic quests, epic quests. I just saw it a second ago. Where's it gone? Here we go, epic quests. See, I've just done of elves and dwarves. So the prologue is, yeah, we start in volume 3, and that is starts from Lorien. I need to go to Master Elrond. So off to Rivendell. And then that will start volume 3 onwards to Rohan. I'm just going going to pick up the quest, so I don't forget where it is. Then I'm going to end the stream and do myself some lunch. I really need food. Elrond, yeah, he's in the Library of Rivendell, Last Holy House. It's been a while since I've been here. Yeah, Elrond. Yeah, I've reunited the elves and the dwarves. It's all down to me. There's the quest thing there. Thought as much.
Hope is not in vain.
Oh, okay. That was not. Where's Jello? Oh, he's in the front porch, right. Ah, I've got to speak to the dude who sends me to Elrond. I'm an idiot. Oh, look at the wiki there. Easy mistake to make. See what I'm in. Sell my crap.
Sweet-eyed Melon, how may I be of service?
Look. Look. Yeah, that's better. Oh, fellow hunter. Hello.
We are met in time of need, and it is a joy to see you. Master Elrond awaits.
I know, I just spoke to him. Right. This is the perfect point for me to end it. Everything's loaded up, the prologue, ready for next week. So fingers crossed, when the new machine arrives tomorrow, scheduled to arrive tomorrow, so it's going to take me a few days to get everything updated, or everything configured. I'm aiming to get it done by the end of the week, because obviously I've got a day job as well. So fingers crossed, the next stream, everything will be better. What I'm also aiming to do as well is to get the current overlay changed very slightly, so it's more focused on the game, and with like my little ugly muggy in the corner, because it's with the new camera. It's going to be, I'm going to do a lot more stuff with it. So yes, thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you all had a good time. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing some Saints Row 4, and that'll be starting around sort of 7:15, and that's a fun game. I mean, we're getting towards the end stage of that as well. That is, we're going to do like side quests just to sort of help boost things up a little bit before going for the end game. Then on Tuesday will be some Star Trek Online, and we'll go from there. So again, thank you all, and I hope you have a great weekend. Bye bye. I'm going to run some credits now. Which I will do as soon as I select the right option. There we go.